Greetings and salutations. This is Johnny Mac, Rock and Metal Plus, and it's time for another review. This time we have an album review. A new album by Buckcherry, which is due out tomorrow, as I'm filming this on the 24th. So yeah, Hellbound, 10 songs. Band have been going on quite a while. It's the album anyway, with a nice shiny sleeve. It only came today. It's a lovely big bag. Pre-ordered, which is nice. Usually they come a bit later, but this one came day before release. Came from Earache. They're doing their own magazine. This looks a lot like magazines that used to do back in the day. But yeah, it's quite cool. It's got decent bands in here. There's a bit of Massive Wagons, a bit of Buckcherry in that. So yeah, might have a nose at that later. It's pre-order. Also got the signed photo of the band, Josh and the boys, which was cool. And also we have a coaster, which is quite smart. So yeah, which you can put your drinks on. Cheers. So Buckcherry, who are they and what they do? They've been going, gosh, about 20 odd years now. I think it was the end of the 90s it started. First album, Buckcherry, which is very cool. Basically, you play this and you can play most albums. They all got the same cool, sleazy rock and roll sort of sounds. Sort of Bond's got AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction type of sound to them. Yeah, it's all good stuff. But yeah, that's the first album. First time I heard of them was the wonderful 15. I was working for the mag. Sean said, "What do you think of the new Buckcherry album?" I went, "Who, Buckcherry?" He said, "You need to get on it." I listened to it, loved it. Been a fan ever since. Although I must admit, I haven't bought a lot of their later albums. I had MP3s of them, but I didn't actually buy. The last physical thing I bought was this one, Black Butterfly. So I haven't actually bought an album, but I quite like the sound of the newer stuff. There's 3 tracks have already been released beforehand, as lots of bands seem to do beforehand. And it just happens to be the first 3 tracks off side 1. So I was thinking to myself, is this going to be a little bit front loaded? First track, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think there's a lyric video up there or something on YouTube, which is very cool. It's a great song. It's a proper punky, sleazy vibe. Sing-along chorus. Just kind of sets up the whole album. You think, oh yeah, cool. Buckcherry, back to their best. Spot on. We like a bit of this. Second track, She's Hot, which I think was the lead single. Great song. Not so great video, but hey, it's a little bit like that video that came out in the 80s, but it's not the 80s anymore, and it just seems a bit weird. Reminded me a lot of You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. It's that kind of cheesy sort of vibe, but there you go. But yeah, no, great song. I said sing-along chorus like they all seem to have. Third track we've got is Hellbound, I think the title track. Let me just check. Yeah, it is Hellbound, which is stunning, great song. In fact, the album came just as it actually came on the. Turned up about lunchtime, which is when Posty comes, and as I'm working from home, I have the Planet Rock on during the day, and it came on Planet Rock. It's obviously on the playlist. Hellbound by Buckcherry, great song. It's just got the same sort of. It's got a really good video to it. Sort of very sort of early AC/DC, as say Bon Scott. You know, if you want to, learn you a bit of sort of the band Dirty Looks, them sort of bands that were coming out that doing the sleazy rock and roll type thing, or even Airborne, someone like that just do up tempo sort of AC/DC worship, and this is at its best. Track 4, Gun, excellent bit of harmonica at the start, really brings it in. This one's a little slightly slower paced, but more sort of bluesy sort of groove to it. Great guitar solo in it. It's got a lot of swagger. A lot of the Electric Boys, that sort of groove. Track 5, finishing off the first side, is No More Lies. That's not a proper rocker. Nice and slow. It's almost got like the bridge to it is almost like a reggae sort of sound. You expect dude from Skindred to pop up and do some rapping over it. It's just got that sort of nice cool groove to it. That's side A. Side B, Here I Come, another proper rocker, excellent lifts to it, decent solo. Track 7, Junk, there's another slow bluesy sort of intro. It's got some nice chunky riffs to it. I think they're looking at the lyrics, it's all about putting stuff online and everybody taking it out of context, and how you can't put anything on there, and you're putting your junk online and everybody can see it and all that sort of thing, and you've got to be careful what you can say these days and all that sort of thing. Obviously I think a social media thing. Excuse me, a bit thirsty, a bit warm, but yeah, but it's still cool. Track 8, I Ain't Wasting No More Time, is possibly the slowest song so far. Ballady type, but kind of on a bluesy sort of way. It's got a bit. It's nice. I quite like it. Track 9, The Way. Now this is the proper ballad one. This is essentially Sorry Part 2, which is, you know, obviously one of the better known songs after Daisy Bitch and all that sort of stuff. I'm Too Drunk and you know, all them sort of things. So yeah, this is the ballad one. Nice guitar solo in it. As I said, it's a little bit like everything. And final track is Barricade. That's a weird one. I find it's a weird way to finish the album off. I expected another Barnstorm or another rocker just to bookend them each side, but this one's, it's not a sleazy rock and roll song. It's a grown-up version. And it's quite odd. I don't dislike it, and you get the impression that more plays, I will probably grow to love it. But initial reaction, it was like, it's a more competent rock song, a more mature version, but it's not the sort of Buckcherry I expected. But all in all, it's a very good album. It's I've said probably my favourite since, you know, Black Butterfly, I guess. Yeah, no, it's good. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your mates, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, if you want a party album for this weekend or for the summer, can't say any better than this. This is up there with the Ricky Waddick's album. Excellent stuff. Oh, and I'm going to see him in Chester in December. Looking forward to it, me and Mrs. Max. So I'll see you down the front. Laters.